Imagine this. It's a grey London day in 1851 and a captivated crowd gathers around a makeshift stage. At the centre stands a man in a top hat, leather sash and a swarm of rats. This showman, Jack Black, claims to be Queen Victoria's authorised rat catcher. Between tricks, he lectures on his poisons and his unique ability to capture hundreds of vermin with just his bare hands. This fascinating scene is just one moment in the long, entangled history of humans and rats. Let's dive deeper. The two most common species, brown and black rats, scurried onto the scene roughly 1 to 3 million years ago in Asia. They survived Earth's most recent ice age and eventually began living around and with humans. Their constant presence earned them a spot in the Chinese zodiac, symbolizing new beginnings. Both brown and black rats are generalists, meaning they can brave diverse climates and diets. When trade routes opened between East Asia and the West, rats naturally tagged along. Black rats were the first to venture out, sneaking aboard ships from India to Egypt around 5,000 years ago. Some believe this rodent influx even fueled Egypt's reverence for cats, who were top-notch rat catchers. Trade brought black rats to Europe, and by 300 CE, they had spread as far as the Anglo-Celtic Isles. Beyond pilfering and reproducing like there's no tomorrow, black rats brought bacterial and viral infections to humans through their droppings and urine. In the late 1340s, the infamous Black Death killed tens of millions of people, nearly half of Europe's population. While many blame rats, the real story is more complex. Black rats don't directly spread the plague to humans, they carry fleas that transmit the bacterium responsible. Meanwhile, brown rats were getting a warmer welcome in Japan, where they were becoming popular as pets. Guidebooks from 250 years ago detail tips on rodent domestication and how to breed the most affectionate rats in various colours and patterns. Wild brown rats finally entered Europe between the 13th and 18th century, possibly swimming across the Volga River into Russia after a violent earthquake in 1727. Eventually, these larger, more adaptable brown rats displaced the black rats in homes and cities across Europe and North America. The Industrial Revolution only bolstered the lives of brown rats. As cities expanded, rats thrived by making homes of our sewers and buffets of our trash. They even evolved resistance to our poisons, much to the dismay of exterminators. A monumental turn in the human-rat relationship came in 1906 when the Wistar Institute in Philadelphia bred the first standard rat strain for scientific research. Rats are unrivaled lab animals because their bodies function similarly to humans, and we share much of the same genome. Their intelligence has made them indispensable to neuroscience and psychology research. In the 1960s, scientists found that rats raised with toys and companions had thicker cortical brain tissue, helping establish the concept of neuroplasticity, which explains how our environments and learning shape our minds. Today, rats are often considered the most successful invasive species in the world. But this comes at a price. They often live at the mercy of human priorities. In cities like New York, they're reviled enough to warrant multi-million-dollar extermination efforts. But if history is any indicator, no amount of money or rat-catching skill will ever fully rid us of our rodent shadows. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the history of rats, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating tales from the past. Until next time.